Antofagasta, Chile. Afternoon of the 25th of May, 2026. Everything seemed completely normal until the ground began to shake. Products fell from supermarket shelves. Lights swung violently overhead. Children started crying. People rushed out of their homes in panic as emergency sirens echoed across the city. Just minutes later, 27,227 customers lost electricity. 3,000 households lost water. Massive dust clouds rose above some of the largest copper mines on Earth. And in the darkness of the Atacama Desert, many people began to fear the ground beneath their own feet, because the most terrifying thing about an earthquake is not the moment the earth shakes, it is the feeling that nobody knows when the next tremor will come. Welcome back to Natural Destruction. Today, we are analyzing the M6.9 earthquake that captured global attention, and why a single seismic event in Chile could become a warning sign for the entire Pacific Ring of Fire.
Amor, si se cayó todo, muy feo, ni siquiera he ido a ver cómo está la bodega, pero mira, todo está como hecho un tierral así bien.
At around 1752 local time in Chile, a powerful M6.9 earthquake struck near the city of Calama at a depth of roughly 100 kilometers beneath the surface. The shaking spread across northern Chile, from Antofagasta to Tarapacá to Arica. Security cameras captured products crashing off store shelves. People ran through the streets in panic. Rocks began falling onto mountain roads. Emergency crews were deployed throughout the night. And then, an M4.3 aftershock struck only 11 minutes after the main quake. That was the moment the real fear began. Because after an earthquake, the question everyone asks is it really over? And if you enjoy cinematic disaster analysis videos like this, take 1 second to subscribe to Natural Destruction, because behind every disaster, there are stories the world needs to see. After major earthquakes, there is something you begin to notice. In the moment the earth starts shaking, people from different countries, different religions, and different cultures suddenly become very similar. Some hold their families tightly. Some look up at the sky. Some pray quietly in silence. And no matter what people choose to believe, natural disasters remind humanity that there are forces in nature far greater than ourselves. Even though the earthquake reached magnitude 6.9, no major casualties were reported in the early assessments. That was not simply luck. Chile experienced the strongest earthquake in recorded human history back in 1960, an M9.5 megaquake. Since then, the country completely changed the way it builds. Buildings are designed to sway instead of collapse. Citizens are taught earthquake safety from a young age, and the lesson here is very clear. Natural disasters cannot always be stopped, but catastrophes can often be reduced when societies prepare seriously in advance.
Bien feo. Mira. Mira por acá. De tierra. De todo.
What affected me most about this earthquake was not the numbers. It was the realization that only a few seconds of shaking were enough to paralyze an entire modern region. Electricity disappeared. Water systems failed. Some of the world's largest mining operations had to stop. And it made me realize something uncomfortable. The modern world we believe is so powerful is actually far more fragile than we think. And if you are still watching right now, perhaps you are also someone fascinated by the way nature continues to shape our world. You can support natural destruction with a simple like and share. It helps this channel continue creating deep cinematic disaster documentaries for audiences across Asia and around the world. You can see a hurricane approaching. You can track a flood moving downstream. But earthquakes are different. They come from directly beneath human beings. Silent, sudden. There is an important lesson from Chile that many countries should think about. Many lives are saved long before an earthquake ever happens. Through stronger buildings, better education, better emergency preparation, and perhaps the greatest value disasters like this leave behind is the reminder that preparation matters far more than panic, because sometimes preparation is what saves the most lives. There are moments when nature makes humanity feel incredibly small. Just a few seconds of shaking can force entire modern cities to stop, and during moments like these, people begin thinking differently about life, about family, and about what truly matters. Not money, not technology, but the people we love still being beside us. This M6.9 earthquake in Chile may not become the deadliest disaster of 2026, but it is a powerful reminder that the ground beneath humanity has never truly been still. Sometimes we simply forget that, until one day the earth begins shaking again. If you found this analysis meaningful, please like, subscribe to Natural Destruction, and turn on notifications to continue following the world's biggest natural disasters and extreme events. Stay alert, stay informed, and never underestimate the power of nature.